concerning move on February 25th, House Republicans introduced H.R. 7661, a sweeping federal bill that seeks to censor the existence of transgender individuals, the existence of transgendered individuals in public schools nationwide. This is not about protecting kids. Let's just call it what it is. This is about erasing trans people from existence. A new bill is trying to classify being transgender as sexual content, which means schools wouldn't even be allowed to talk about it. Well, let me break this down simply. This bill says that if a teacher acknowledges that transgender people exist, that alone could be considered inappropriate for kids. Not explicit, not adult material, just identity. So under this logic, a student saying, "I'm trans," or a teacher saying, "some people are transgender," it could be treated the same way as something obscene. That's not education policy. That's censorship. This is a part of a bigger pattern that we are watching across the country. Ban books, ban healthcare, ban bathrooms, ban sports, and now let's ban even talking about trans, and let's not forget our beautiful gender non-conforming and other people. They've moved from regulating behavior to basically erasing identity. Because if you can't talk about something, you can pretend it doesn't exist. Let's be honest for a second. This isn't about kids being confused. This isn't about protecting innocence. Because nothing being transgender is inherently sexual or dangerous. That's something that's just being assigned to it by these Republican individuals, among others. And when you label a group of people as inappropriate just for existing, you make it easier to silence them, to isolate them, to dehumanize them. Think about what this means for a trans kid sitting in a classroom. They can't see themselves in lessons. They can't identify with anyone that they read or learn about. Teachers may be afraid to support them at all. Now, these kids spend a lot of time with these. Some of these teachers are trusted individuals that these kids feel safe around. And they won't be able to feel safe around them anymore. Their identity becomes something forbidden. Listen, that's not neutrality. That's erasure. And we already know what happens when kids feel invisible. We've seen it. They don't get safer. They get quieter. They get isolated. This is exactly why organizations like Safety exist. And we need more of our kind of organizations. Because if systems won't protect these kids, we will. We will be the people who say, "You are real, you matter, and you deserve to be seen and loved and accepted and supported. And you deserve to live a long life." So when you hear someone say this is about protecting children, ask yourself, who really is being protected and who's being erased? Because education should never require a child to disappear just to make adults feel comfortable. Not on our watch.